what Apple did with the iPhone changed the world. Very few times in our lifetimes we're given an opportunity where an entire new market is created, and so I just had to jump in. I am Gaurav Khandelwal. I'm the founder and CEO of ChaiOne in Houston, Texas. Growing up in India was very interesting. We didn't have much technology, except one class I took over the summer for a couple of months on just basic programming, and I fell in love with it. And I think part of it had to do because there was air conditioning, and it was really hot in the summer. I went to Goshen College in Indiana, in the heart of the Amish country. When I did see folks in a horse carriage, I was just like, what's going on? Why are people not using electricity and driving cars? And then I got to visit some of the Amish in their homes, and what I found is a tremendous sense of community, a very strong sense of hard work, strong sense of family, and that I could relate to. After 4 years of taking risk on campus and doing different things, I got kind of used to it and almost started enjoying this idea of taking risk. With that kind of mentality of Columbus came to this country and burnt the boats and said, you're not going back. Coming to Houston, it was great to see people from different cultures, different languages. I had been doing consulting for several years at this point, maybe about 6 years. And then when the iPhone came out, it kind of hit me as an opportunity where the world's going to be very different in, say, 5 to 10 years. When the Apple App Store launched, that was a catalyst for me to say this is an opportunity where anybody in the world can build an application that solves a problem, put it on the App Store, and now you have literally millions of people that can get access to your software. I was living in a condo. I had 2 roommates, so we would just kind of gather on the dining table and sit there and write code. So really there are 3 key areas that we work in. One is around customer experience. So companies are trying to find ways to engage their customers better, whether that's like providing better call center services, better ways to pay their bill, check their accounts, better ways to do customer journey mapping. Big refineries, nuclear power plants, warehouses, they often are using antiquated processes, antiquated software, antiquated tools. So the way for us to win was to own the industrial space, which is right here in our backyard. Our design team comes in and they visit these facilities, and because we have a unique set of design, research, and technology folks, we're able to find opportunities to either make a ton of money for these companies by providing better experience, or we can save a ton of money in operations. And so I thought about the name. I didn't want to call it some sort of a tech or a sys or a solutions or something predictive. So chai is a drink that is consumed by people all over the world, typically associated with family, social gathering, a good time, with people you trust. So when I thought about a global name, chai kept coming back. So even though it was non-traditional, chai and then putting the one next to it, made a lot of sense. And so I started a tech co-working space called Start. I started hosting these tech meetups for free for 3D animators, Java developers, .NET, iOS, design folks. And then started these demo days where we would host like Shark Tank type of events to help give startups a platform. They didn't know that there was a venue for them to connect with other like-minded people. And then step 2 for us as a company, this provided a way for us to recruit the best of the best into ChaiOne. So we consider ourselves explorers. What we talk about a lot is that we go into the dragon gaps. So dragon gaps are basically in the old maps. When these guys would make these maps, they would put dragons in areas where they didn't know what existed. And so we think of ourselves as folks that explorers that'll go into areas uncharted that nobody's been in.